Hey guys! So today is Wednesday, so it's new comic book day, and I'm really excited because two titles actually came out today that I'm really, I follow and I'm really excited and happy about, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so let me just get to it. I got two comic books, as I said. I got Vision number 7, right? Yeah, number 7. And I'm really excited. Like, I already read it. I was really excited for it, and I already read it, and it's really good. So I kind of really recommend anyone like to buy this. Also, read like 1 through 6 because those are kind of really important. But it's really good. It gives me so much background that like I needed, because this whole time I was like, what is happening? And so this tells us everything that I needed to know. And then I also got DC Bombshells number 12. I got 11 probably a month ago because they're monthly comics, but I did not read it, so that's kind of a bummer. But it's really cool because I can't get it out right now because I don't really feel like editing much, but this is part 2 of a little story called Battle of Britain, the Battle of Britain, and number 11 would go like right here, and it would connect, and it would be a whole cool picture type dealy. And so after I read these, I think I might try to hang them up somehow so you can see this whole scene playing. I'm not sure if there's a part 3, and if there is, well then I guess I'm gonna have to hang that one up too. So those are the comic books I picked up today, and I had a lovely time at the comic book store. I had to work the morning shift today, so I didn't get off until 4, and usually I am in the store and like buying my comic books around noon, but because that's usually when I get off of school, but I don't have school anymore. Instead, I have work, and I don't get off of work until 4. So I came home and I got dinner, and then I was like, yeah, I guess I can go to the store. So then I went to the comic book store around 5:15ish. So I went in there much later than I usually am in. So I went in, and man, these guys are they're so funny. Oh, I don't really know. Like, I just know I was looking at my comic books. I grabbed these two like right off the bat, but I'm one of those people that I don't like to just leave. I don't know. I'm just a little too shy, and they were doing stuff, so I didn't want to bother them. And then so I went in the back issues for a little bit, and I did find this one comic book that I really wanted. It's a Wonder Woman Silver Age comic book. I think from like, I don't know. Is it Silver Age if it's from like the 80s? I think so. So it was a Wonder Woman comic book from the 80s, and I really wanted to get it. And I saw it when I went for Free Comic Book Day, but I didn't buy it. And I didn't buy it today either, obviously, because I showed you the ones I bought. But I didn't buy it today either because I was kind of thinking, like, should I get it, or maybe I should wait because I'm already getting 2 comic books. Maybe one of those days where I don't have any comic books to buy, I will do it. And I'm trying to lower my comic book intake because I'm not keeping up with them, and it's just ridiculous. But anyway, besides that, so I was like walking around and stuff, and I was like just looking at the shelves because I was kind of just waiting for the right opportunity to go up and pay. But I was looking at the shelves and stuff, and they were reorganizing, and they were trying to figure out what they should buy, like order from the whatever. And so I was like looking at the shelves, and one of them was reorganizing, and then he looked and he saw, and he's like, what is this? And I guess some of the comic books like of one title were kind of in different places, and he's like, this isn't right. He's mixing them up. He's like putting them back in their spot, and then he's like, I don't even know what's happening right now. There's back issues in front of the new issues, and there's bagged and board issues, and variants are in this. He's like, I don't even know what to do with this. And so I guess because I'm a regular and I don't say much, one of them brought me into it. He's like, well, now Emily's just gonna write a scathing review on Yelp, isn't she? And I started laughing because it's so funny. And then one of I covered my mouth with my comic books. I kind of was like this. I was laughing really hard, and one of them was like, she's not covering her mouth because she's laughing. She's covering it because she's trying to hide the rage. Because look at all these comic books, unorganized piece of trash. I just couldn't handle it. And so at that point, I went up and I just paid. And oh my gosh, I love that store so much. It's so great, and I'm really excited for, I don't know, maybe sometime during the summer, I'm hopefully going to try to explore new comic book stores, and will continue going to theirs as like my regular comic book shop, but I'm going to try to, expand, and there's going to be a time where I'm going to go into Philadelphia, and that's going to be for the Comic-Con that I'm going to, but I'm also gonna try maybe 1 or 2 more times this summer to go into Philadelphia and try to find all their comic book stores and kind of like check them out, because I know that there's quite a few and I want to see what they're like and everything. And then also I'm gonna try to go to the first comic book store I ever went to. I'm gonna try to go there again because they have a lot of back issues, and really that was my number one thing, was like I could go and grab the new issues that I needed and stuff, but then I could always kill a little time by looking through all their back issues because they had so many. It was glorious. And so I'm probably going to try to do that again. And then there's another comic book store that is near in my area that I've never went to, and at one point it was one of 2 that was in my area until the comic book store now that I go to opened up, and it's so much closer that's why I go to it, and it's just wonderful and I love it so much. So, but I'm gonna try to go to this mysterious 3rd comic book store in my area to see how it's what it's like. And I did read reviews on it a long time ago when I was trying to find more comic book stores, and it's in a basement. It's the store is in a basement of a church. And so that was it just looks really shady. I've driven past this comic book store for years. Ever since I was a little kid, I've seen this this Spider-Man sign. I've never known what it was about. And then I finally light bulb went in my head when I saw that this was comic book store near me, and I was like, oh man, that must be that. And I read a review and it said that this guy wrote a review, and he said that his girlfriend made him go down first to make sure that nothing weird was gonna happen, and so he's like, she basically sacrificed me, and I thought that was really funny. But he said that once you go down, all of the creepiness and shadiness of the location just disappears, because you're just transported into just comic book paradise. And I'm really excited because I want to see these comic books, but also don't want to go by myself. But I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna try to go to that one, and then I'm gonna try to go to walk around Philly sometime. Not walk just around Philly. I'm gonna have a plan and go to these comic book stores and everything, and I'm really excited. But it's gonna have to be very well planned because I most likely take the train, so I'm gonna have to walk to these, and so I guess I'm gonna have to plan this out so much more. But I'm really excited because this summer is gonna be the summer of comic books. I'm so excited. And so, what did you guys pick up this week? Because I should probably reel it back in. What did you guys pick up this week? What kind of titles do you guys pick up? And as a little fun thing, a little poll is gonna go on. What out of 2 major comic book publishers, obviously I'm gonna say Marvel or DC, which publisher do you subscribe to more comic books with? For example, right now I think I follow Marvel comic books a little more, only because I just read more of those storylines. Even though I do like DC comics and I want to get into more of them, it just happened that I have a lot more Marvel comics that I read. So just don't say which one you like more, just say which one like you have more comic book stories that you follow more type thing. If you understand what I'm saying. I'm not asking you like which one's your favorite. I'm asking like at this time, which one do you favor with your comic books? I think I just confused the living. Never mind. Never mind, guys. Okay. So you know what comic books did you pick up this week? Okay. Okay, guys. Bye.